guys, we have some things to talk about. We have some things to discuss. Okay, there's the lighting. How's it going? What's going on? Tell me everything in the comments. Before I even get into anything, let me run my disclaimer and I'll be right back. Okay. Thanks for the compliments. This is the hair because I didn't feel like dealing with it. So also, yeah. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Erin Bees. I'm a wife, a mom, a military veteran, a certified personal trainer, and I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing, healed my way out, and now I'm using all of my social media platforms to educate and raise awareness around the dangers of multi-level marketing companies and the tactics used by their reps. If you're not already subscribed, you should. It's free. I appreciate it, and it helps me get the word out so people don't join schemes and scams like what I cover here on my channel. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the compliments on my hair. And I don't know, where should we start? Should we start here? Which one should I drink tonight on the stream? And we're going to have a whole different ASMR experience because the last time I did this and poured it in the glass, y'all loved it. Love the schemes and scams wording. Thank you so much. And thank you for your help earlier, DC. I appreciate you. So in the comments, just drop a strawberry or a blackberry. I don't know if there's emojis for that. You could just drop the word or whatever. And then we will open it because I know this is not tea, but I have some tea to spill. Have y'all followed me on Instagram at The Real Beast Mode? Because, yeah. Oh my God, Genevieve, did you love it? I'm so glad you loved it. Oh, I've never tried mixing them. I don't know how that would be. I mean, we could do that. I don't know. That's a lot of strawberry. Strawberry first, blackberry later. Could happen. All right, let's go with strawberry. In case you're new to my channel, we do an ASMR moment because I love Dr. Pepper, especially the zero sugar. This is my favorite. Although tonight's color scheme, right? If you're a member, you should have a bubbles emote. You can see some of it in the comments already. And if you're not into ASMR, that's okay. Just turn the sound down for a few seconds and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to open this. I'm going to put it next to the mic. You're going to rate it 1 through 10 as far as how crispy the bubbles are. And then I'm going to get to enjoy it. So here we go. We're not done yet, though. I mean, that made my ears tingle thinking about listening to that through headphones. If you have headphones, I hope you enjoyed that experience. 10 out of 10 for me. Crispy, crispy. It just kept going. Okay, now I know you saw the thumbnail. I know you know that we are here to talk about Marina Simone and the recent video that she put up on Facebook, I believe. Shout out to the individuals that sent it my way. I appreciate you so much. And I feel like I need to share the breaking news in case you haven't heard. Prove It today was acquired by Herbalife. You heard that correctly. I did my best to put that information everywhere. I put it in the Discord. I did a community post on YouTube. I put it on Blue Sky. Instagram, Facebook. Yes, you heard that right. I have the article right here that we're going to go through real quick so that I can share with you. All right, so here's the article. I'm going to read it real quick because it's short. This was put out by Herbalife, herbalife.com. You can see right here. Okay. So Herbalife, a premier health and wellness company. I mean, is it really? Because I don't think so. Community and platform today announced it has entered into a binding memorandum of understanding to acquire 100% of the assets of Protocol Health LLC and Prove It Ventures Inc., as well as a 51% controlling ownership interest in Link Biosciences Inc. Protocol is a health and wellness digital application company which will use individual biometrics to provide personalized nutrition recommendations in support of a healthy, active lifestyle. The platform is designed to deliver tailored health and longevity protocols. Link Biosciences is an established manufacturing company. I wonder if that's owned by Terry LaCour. Manufacturing company that utilizes proprietary technology to process biometrics, biomarkers, lifestyle data, and DNA. Y'all remember when, I don't know, I want to say it was around 2019 or so when Prove It was making these claims that they were going to put out a customized DNA specific ketone? Yeah, that didn't happen. Also weird. And DNA, and will harness the information from Protocol to formulate personalized nutritional supplements for customers. By acquiring and leveraging Protocol's personalized digital technology along with Link Biosciences manufacturing capabilities, Herbalife will be providing our expansive network of distributors with unique opportunities to expand their customer base through a personalized health, wellness, and nutrition platform, said Stefan Graziani, Herbalife president and incoming CEO. These investments further accelerate our vision to modernize our business and represent a belief in our business model that better positions us to become the world's premier health and wellness company, community, and platform. I thought at the beginning of this, you said that you are a premier health and wellness company. Okay. A beta version of the Protocol technology platform is expected to be available to select Herbalife independent distributors in the U.S. during the third quarter of 2025. A full release in the U.S. is planned for the fourth quarter of 2025, with additional markets to follow beginning in 2026. Prove It is a direct selling market leader of patented ketone supplements. This acquisition expands Herbalife's health and wellness offerings with an attractive channel exclusive new product category. Category kings, I guess you could say. Pun absolutely intended there. Prove It will continue to operate independently under its current ownership for up to 2 years. During this transition period, Herbalife can launch ketone products as the companies come together to bring the Protocol platform and vision to the world. Now, do y'all think for 1 second that Herbalife is going to put up with Brian Underwood, his shenanigans? Because I don't. I think Brian Underwood, in my opinion, has been able to get away with the things that he has been allegedly getting away with because he was a big fish in a small pond. And now that is changing. I don't think they're going to put up with it for a second. But let's continue reading. The transactions are expected to close in the second quarter of 2025 and will cost approximately $25 million, to $30 million, with additional conditional payments possible based on future performance. Additionally, Herbalife is deepening its relationship with global soccer legend and longtime Herbalife partner, Cristiano Ronaldo. Hate that so much. His years of dedication and focus on nutrition and athletic performance makes him the ideal advisor to support the further development of the protocol platform. As a partner for over a decade, I'm excited to be a part of Herbalife's next era, said Ronaldo. This expanded partnership reflects our shared commitment to offering the highest level of nutrition and wellness solutions to the world. For 45 years, Herbalife has been committed to providing science-backed, that means nothing, health and wellness products and a successful business opportunity. Successful for who? The top less than 1%? Got it. We're excited about these acquisitions and partnerships with Ronaldo, which will propel Herbalife into its next chapter of growth. Okay, and then it has more information, blah, 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 blah. Now, what do I think about this? Well, I have some notes. Let me actually stop screen sharing this. One moment, please. Why do you guys think, let me know in the comments, why do you guys think that they are allowing Prove It's leadership to stick around for up to 2 years? I have some theories. I think they're trying to make this, or they will paint this picture like, this is about the distributors. I think they're going to try and make it kind of a smooth transition for distributors. But if you're in Prove It, your company just was sold. That's what this is. But I think they're trying to kind of smooth it out, and they're like, oh no, we're not getting rid of them right away. I think they're also trying to avoid legal and regulatory complications. And when I say them, I mean specifically Herbalife. I think that they could be testing the market before full integration. Like, hey, we've just made this investment. Is it going to be worth it? Are we going to make money on this investment? Prove It is flailing. And I've had many conversations over the last probably 8 months or so, maybe up to a year, where I have said, Prove It is, they're going to be looking for some kind of an investor. I just had this feeling, and here we are. Yep. So I think I think this is like a testing period for them to see how well Prove It does within Herbalife's market, if you will. I think that they're trying to gain as much of Prove It's quote unquote business, their customers, the distributors that are the biggest customers, in my opinion. I think they're going to try and soften the blow a little bit. Also, it's really fascinating watching distributors and Prove It spin this like it's a good thing. Our patents are so great that another MLM wanted it. Lindy, keep telling yourself that. The writing is on the wall, babes. It's embarrassing. Oh my God. I think that contractual agreements definitely play a part in all of this. And, they're trying to see how they're going to launch this. So that's the news. That's the news that I was given today. Shout out to the individuals. There was many of you that sent it my way. Thank you for sharing that with me. I will make sure. Feel free to send that link to me, because maybe I'll do a whole nother video. Maybe I'll do another live stream. We may need to do that. This is important. But yeah, feel free to send that to me. Okay, so that's the news. Let me see some of your comments. Yeah, switch companies. Acquire a company. Yeah. Where are the Prove It girlies with but we got patents. Also, Kelsey Ray, who just bought a camper. It's a camper, Kelsey Ray. Calm down. I'd be nervous. What's Courtney going to do? Wild, man. Wild. Okay, maybe we'll do, I need to see what's going on tomorrow, but maybe we'll do like a bonus live or something. Or this weekend. It doesn't have to be tomorrow. I already have Friday's video almost ready. I was planning on getting that one out early, but then this news hit and I had other things to do. So because of the news. So that'll be coming out tomorrow if you're a member. She's going to do meet and greets for Herbalife. Guys, I can just picture these people in Prove It that have been raving about being the category king. You can't get these products anywhere else. Raving about a 90-calorie meal replacement shake from Herbalife. I can already see it. I know you do too. It's, yeah. All right. So jumping tracks. Now let's talk about Marina Simone. Let's talk about this live that she did, the thumbnail, the reason that we are all here today. If you haven't already liked the video, if you would, that would be amazing. So, oh, thank you so much, Auntie Mel. Appreciate you so much.
All right, stop. Collaborate and listen.
Thank you. And Britt, member for 33 months. Man, time flies. Thank you for staying on top of this, Erin. I appreciate you. And to be honest, guys, I wouldn't be able to stay on top of this if you guys didn't send me information. So y'all are really the MVPs in all of this. I'm just delivering the information, doing some research, and getting it out there on my platform. So you guys really are the MVPs in all of this. Thank you for being a member for 3 months, Stephanie. I appreciate that. DC. Thank you for the super chat. That's really kind of you. What's the over under on Kelsey Ray wrapping her camper with Herbalife images now? Well, I don't know, but it will be interesting to see. Appreciate the super chat. I feel like we need some kind of a... Did Unsolved Mysteries scare you guys when you were little? Like it scared me. Watching it at my grandmother's house scared me. Good God. Now it can be a tax write-off. Yep. Oh my God. Okay, so this video, I don't remember what she titled it. Hold on and I will look. She titled this, I don't remember. Doesn't matter. Let's just get into it. This is the reason we're here today. Okay. Marina Simone, everybody.
Take two. Take two. All right, let me close this. Maybe it was the computer. Maybe because I broke it. Maybe because I legit broke the computer, which means I'm going to have to find better lighting, which means I'm going to have to take you guys on a little ride with me while y'all jump back on. Hello.
Or you could, I don't know, take a few seconds and instead of trying to appear like an unpolished business leader trying to relate to your audience, you could prepare ahead of time. Instead of fumbling with your phone, instead of complaining about the lighting and struggling with basic technology, which I get it, technology, it's fantastic and a pain in the butt all at the same time. You could just prepare ahead of time. MLM leaders, in my opinion, love to claim that they run professional businesses, which we know they don't. Yet here's Marina unable to even set up a live. I mean, CEO vibes, or more like CEO, MLM, some kind of chaos. You know what I'm saying? It's wild.
Hello. What's up? Up close and personal. Can y'all see my double chin be going away though?
Anybody at this angle, if they have a double chin, is going to be going away. What do you mean?
That's some good stuff. I think I have a thing. Hi. I'm back. I do have a tripod. Look at this. Just hanging out. So, while you guys are jumping back on, I literally have 17 more hours on my computer of uploading from the last event from all the content that we had. So if you're like, where's all the content from the event? It's coming, I promise. Hold on, let me take the back cover off. Come on. You guys got this in real time. No, this is not a professional live. And that's okay. That is okay. I got you. Stay with me, everyone. I promise it'll be worth it.
I don't know about all that.
I promise it'll be worth it.
Hey, Sam. I think she's talking about a Frequence event. Okay, so the lowdown on this is Marina Simone used to be in Modere. And she recently, within the last year or so, joined Frequence and now sells mushroom juice along with EMF detectors or something. EMF protectors. I don't even know. Mushroom Juice is the company. I think I did in the last few weeks. I want to say I did a video of the CEO, Barb Pitcock, who also used to be a part of Prove It not that long ago and started Frequence. I did a video on her and she was talking a bunch of mumbo jumbo, if you will. So this is Marina Simone.
I like this shit's gonna fall. I don't know. Is God trying to tell me to don't do this? I'm listening.
Are you?
Listening.
Proceeds to go live. Got it. Okay. Robbie, welcome. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate that so much. Appreciate you. Make sure that you click the post section on the, it used to be community tab, and find the link to become a member or join the Discord because you became a member. That's what I meant to say. Thank you so much.
I'm listening. Why does this feel so tall? Go smaller. You guys. We're just gonna have to do this. Don't. No. Okay.
All right.
How does this go down?
20 minutes later.
That worked? Nope. Oh, yeah. There we go. No, but it's not staying. You guys, listen. You can run a business and not know what the you're doing.
Oh, how did I know she was going to try and plant some kind of a recruiting seed? Guys, can you believe this is my job and I can't get fired? Oh, wait a minute. You can't get fired from an MLM company. Okay.
Dude. Yeah, the devil needs to get in the back. Okay, I think that's okay. If the phone falls, it ain't my fault. Anyway, what we were talking about on the other one. So we're starting over. So tonight, here's just a little backstory on what you can expect. You can expect facts this evening.
Oh,
you can expect only the truth from my lips. I prayed before this. I said, God, let me only speak truth. Let only the truth come out. And if there's things that I don't know are factual, I am not going to speak about them. I'm only going to speak about facts this evening. And I think that's important because I think a lot of times people hear a lot of things that are said, and believe me, I've heard it all. Heard it all. But I literally want to make sure that it's the receipts that I share with you. And here's what I want you to know too. Like tonight, I really want to talk about the importance of protecting your brain. Not in like a health way. Is that a booger? Where? Mel. Stop it. You need to protect your brand. You need to protect your assets that your brain creates. And I don't think a lot of people understand that. And thank you about my skin because I don't have any makeup. I just have bronzer, a little contour. Oh.
That's makeup. Bronzer, contour, that's makeup. That's not factual and not truthful. I also really love the fact that she said the only facts and how, or she's only going to share facts, and how absolutely ironic it is that here she is already lying. Which there's nothing wrong with not wearing makeup. There's nothing wrong with having bronzer or concealer. There's nothing wrong with any of that. But somebody that's telling the truth doesn't need to tell people that they're telling the truth. They just share whatever it is they're talking about. So I find that really odd. She claims she prayed for truth and that she's only going to speak facts. And the irony is MLM leaders constantly distort the truth to fit their narrative, which in my opinion is what we are going to be seeing here from Marina. Nothing says I only speak truth like coming from an industry built on deception. Come on.
A little highlight, so thank you for that. I really stopped wearing makeup, to be honest. I think that's like one of the biggest reasons for my skin like changing overnight. I've been preaching your personal brand since 2017 to my moms and heels, to my healers, right? My brand is Marina Simone, and the moms and heels, our healers, are a part of that brand. And I don't care what network marketing company, direct sales, affiliate, if you're an Amazon affiliate, like at the end of the day, just because I'm wearing this shirt does not mean like this is my brand. Just because I sell this cup right here does not mean I don't sell this cup, by the way, but if I did,
Oh,
does that mean like that's
imagine.
my brand? No. Just because I have certain beliefs, is that my brand? No. I want you to think of your brand as an umbrella. And
That looks very similar, or like you're trying to stay away from calling it a pyramid. But I mean, Marina, if the shoe fits.
then I want you to think of things that matter to you as your branches under the, well, I guess that wouldn't be an umbrella. Think of an umbrella with a lot of branches, okay? A tree with a lot of branches, okay?
Okay.
You are the top piece of it. Your network marketing company is not the top piece of it. Your selling other people's stuff is not the top part of it. I mean, think about it for a second. If you're not building your personal brand and you're in the online sales market, you're selling other people's things only, and I'm not saying it's bad to do that. I'm saying if that's only what you're doing and you're not branding yourself, you are leaving yourself open to one, just like in a job, being dependent on somebody else's company. I'm going to say it, being dependent on someone else's company. I think we've seen so much that's going on, like literally gone on in network marketing and in direct sales, and companies shutting down and leaders turning their back on other leaders and talking smack and the defamation of character and just all the things. And it's just gross.
I agree. You know what else is gross? This weird kind of damage control that I feel like she's doing because of this lawsuit that isn't a lawsuit, and it was just a cease and desist letter allegedly sent. You know, she's arguing that MLM companies are not your brand. And I just find all of this really, really interesting. It's funny how you build your own brand, how this talk in particular only happens after they get burned or have some sort of an argument or a disagreement or whatever with their previous MLM company. I just find that really fascinating.
It's gross. It's nasty. But at the end of the day, like your personal brand, your tribe of people, your humans, it won't matter what company you're with because your brand is what you lead with. Okay. And I'm going to share some ways that you can protect your brand. My trademark attorney is incredible. I will share her with all of you guys. She's incredible. I will tell you that if there are things that you can trademark for your brain, systems, programs, we're going to go over that, you should. Because if some other company or some other brand uses it without your permission, that is fraud. That is trademark infringement. It is fraud and it is illegal. It is not legal, just to be clear. Okay, so tonight I'm going to share what happened. I'm not going to talk about the drama. I'm going to talk about the truth. Because I have waited a year to clear my name. I have waited a year to get closure, honestly. And I'm not going to speak for my other business partners. I'm going to let them speak their piece. I don't want to speak on anybody else's behalf, but I've watched people spin stories. I've watched people who I have helped get to 6 and 7 figures, literally the nastiest things about me, because I got the screenshots, unfortunately, and then it gets in your head, and then you get into this big like cycle for your mental health. It's not great. Because of my mental health, I'm crazy, bad leader, right? Blah, 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 like all that stuff.
I mean, if somebody is weaponizing somebody's mental health and saying they're crazy because of that, that's disgusting. That's not right.
But now you get to hear it from me, like from the actual source. Like I'm not gagged anymore. Like I'm actually allowed to speak on facts. And I think that's important because I'm not coming on here to bash. You won't hear me talking about any of the leaders. This is strictly about the facts of what happened with that company that should not have happened, that led to the point of where we are today.
Okay. Complaints about people turning their backs on her and defaming her name is fascinating. Yet MLM uplines thrive on shaming people who leave. Guarantee you she did. In fact, I know she did because when Justin Prince was terminated, she did that whole live stream that I covered where she was talking about planting her flag, and months later she left for Frequence. So wild. It's only defamation when she's the one being exposed, right? Is that how that works, Marina? Because that's what it seems like to me.
And I think that's totally fine, because I will tell you right now, if it was any other company that pulled this and it wasn't a network marketing company, things like what is happening now, which I'm going to go over, would have happened a lot faster.
Let's just be real. In the real world outside of multi-level marketing, is there drama? Is there stuff like that happens? Of course, but only in MLMs do we see this kind of, I'm going to spill the tea. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. The passive aggressive posts, the passive aggressive stories, the not naming the person and, oh, they were toxic and da da da. That happens all the time in multi-level marketing companies. It is a weird, ineffective way to try to do damage control. So the person that left for the other company, hopefully not a lot of people follow them. People choose to stay with the original company or whatever. It's wild. It's a cult, in my opinion, a commercial cult.
So here we go. I'm not here to bash. I'm here to correct the record and stand in my truth. Yes, I have notes because I want to make sure I'm speaking from a place of facts. Everybody drop facts and truth. That's all I'm going to speak. And I know that some of you are going to be watching this replay. What's up, replay viewers? And because you didn't want, people.
Shout out to the replay viewers. I appreciate y'all.
People to see you on here because you don't know the truth. You don't know what happened. You just know the version you were told. And I'm guilty of that as well. I remember when my sponsor, Jessie Lee Ward, who sponsored me into Modere, I remember when she was terminated 45 days after I enrolled, and I fell for the stories.
Interesting.
I didn't know any of the facts, but I did fall for the stories, so I'm guilty of it.
But did you admit that prior to now, or is it only relevant now because now your character is being called to the carpet? You're being exposed for the things that you're saying that you didn't do, that I know for a fact happen in this industry, multi-level marketing to be specific. So I just wonder if that's been brought up before, because she definitely is not taking any accountability for that live stream that she did, that late night live stream where she was, and not that I'm defending Justin Prince, because y'all know how I feel about him and any MLM leader for that matter. But I find it interesting, the timing of this coming up right now in the midst of all of this. Did she admit that before? I don't know.
I'm actually here to tell you, I don't judge you if you judge me based on stories. I'm here to tell you, there's no hard feelings whatsoever to those of you that have, just these judgments and ideas in your head. For those that I've helped that have turned their back on me, I get it. I was there. I've been there before, and I can't judge you on that. I just legit can't. So.
But you did. You absolutely did. By the way, if you've not checked the playlist that I have in the video description, I have the Modere playlist, I have the Frequence playlist, I believe I have the anti-MLM playlist. If you're looking for over 400 plus videos that you just want to click play on the playlist and watch and listen, some of you like to listen to me to fall asleep because you say my voice is soothing, which is super kind of you. I appreciate that. The anti-MLM playlist is the one for you, for sure. So check out the video description. Okay.
So, yeah. Why did I get sued? So I made the decision to resign.
Before she gets into this, because I have some things to say about this. Elaine, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. What?
Oh my God!
I had to say it on top of this. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you for the gifted memberships, Elaine. I really do appreciate that. It means a lot to me. Thank you.
With an attorney in February of 2024.
Why did you have to resign from a multi-level marketing company with an attorney? People, this is just my opinion. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments, and also replay crew. When I left Prove It, this is just my experience. When I left Prove It and I sent my resignation email, I didn't have to do that through an attorney because I wasn't planning on going to another multi-level marketing company. Now, Jade over at Prove It Compliance, shout out to Jade if she's still there. I don't know. Is she going to be a part of Herbalife now? Are they going to have jobs? I don't know. Anyways, I believe it was Jade mentioned, you can't join another MLM company for 6 months. And I'm like, well, good, because I'm not going to ever join one again. Thank you, Jade. Anyways, I didn't do that with a lawyer because I wasn't planning on going somewhere else. And I find it interesting that Marina resigned through her lawyer in February of, what did she say, 2024? With a lawyer. That's odd.
From Modere. Okay? Why does it matter? It doesn't matter. None of that matters. All that matters is that I quietly resigned. I did not call anyone. I resigned. In fact, I wasn't planning on going public on social media about resigning. In fact, it was like 30 minutes after my attorney actually sent the resignation in that my phone was blowing up from people that weren't even in Modere. They were in another company. Actually, some from Amari and some were in, oh my God, what was the other company? Will's Roden Fields at the time. But people knew like before, like literally anyone else. And what happened is that our resignation was leaked to the field. So what happens?
Okay. All right. Given the insider perspective that I have from multi-level marketing, you mean to tell me, Marina, you resigned from Modere from your attorney, through your attorney, and you didn't try to bring anybody over to the next thing that you claim you had to beg Barb Pitcock to even join? I think DC and Avery Joe have done a roast of the Frequence branding and the website. So check out their channels. And Avery Joe, I still have to watch your live stream that you did the other day. Make sure that you go and subscribe and support people in the anti-MLM movement. Okay. So you mean to tell me that you resigned through a lawyer, and 30 minutes after that, Modere leaked your resignation email? And then all of a sudden, you weren't letting anybody know that you were resigning, and you were lining up, in my opinion, other opportunities. Nobody knew, and all of a sudden you just started to get calls and text messages and messages on social media from people. Are you for real? Because I have a hard time believing that she quietly resigned, but people in Amari and Rodan and Fields knew before Modere even reacted or before she announced it or whatever. MLMs, in my opinion, are giant gossip chains. Privacy does not exist. MLM loyalty is nothing but a myth, and the second you leave, you're the villain. That's how it works. She's watched it. She watched it happen with Justin Prince. She watched it happen with Jesse Lee Ward. By the way, did y'all know that allegedly when Jesse Lee was terminated from Modere, some of the C-suite people, allegedly, of course, called other MLM companies and told them, hey, don't work with her, she's a problem or whatever? In what world does that happen? Oh, the MLM world. This is just so wild to me. I don't believe that for a second.
I feel like this was a bad decision. Whoever leaked it, I don't know, but it definitely was leaked. But it was a bad decision because business, you don't want to bring attention to something that you don't want people to know about, right?
Isn't that what you're doing right here? Because here's the thing, and I said this on a members only live when we were watching this earlier, there's people on the internet that are not a fan of me, and that's okay. I'm a public figure giving my opinion on the internet. People are allowed to have their opinions. But when somebody is irrational and they're saying something that's not true, I don't feel the need to defend myself because I know what they're saying is irrational and not the truth. I don't need to defend that. But she's like, oh, and this is what happens. And here she is doing the exact same thing. If what these people were saying about her was not truthful or had a morsel of truth in it, why defend it? Oh, unless, is it impacting people joining Frequence? That's interesting.
I resigned. I did it quietly. Leave it alone, maybe? I don't know.
Oh,
But they didn't like that. So
interesting.
no breach.
I mean, you didn't do the same thing when it came to Jesse Lee getting terminated. You didn't do the same thing when Justin Prince was terminated. So why do you think that you deserve that?
No drama, just a clean, literally an email went in. I resigned, did my thing, right? What was it, a month later? I don't know. It was a month later or a month, I don't know the exact date. I have to get the exact dates. I only want to speak facts, but it was a little bit later that we ended up getting served. I can't even lie. I didn't get served because they couldn't get in my gate. My other girls got served. It was like crazy, right? But I want to rewind a second. I knew I was resigning, and here's what we made sure happened. And when I say we, I'm talking about me and my business partner, Bryn. We made sure we won. We were invited to speak at the event overseas in Europe. It was, I think, February 13th, 14th, or 15th. And we knew we were resigning in the beginning of February. Like, we already knew. And so we declined going out and speaking on the stage. There was another event that we were both supposed to speak on. We were supposed to speak on the stage. And we could have easily waited for our last paycheck, went to those events, canoodled, and then resigned. And we didn't. And we didn't because we didn't want to be assholes.
Right.
Yeah, SRC. Yeah. We didn't want to be assholes. So what did we do? We made a decision. We knew we weren't going to get paid, even though we were supposed to, because it was for January. You get paid the 15th for the month before. We knew they weren't going to pay us. We knew that wasn't going to happen.
Why? Why weren't they going to pay you? Now, please don't mistake my commentary tonight as if I'm defending Modere. I have a whole Modere playlist. You guys know how I feel about it, about that company, about the distributors in the company, the top leaders. You know how I feel about it. But I just find this so interesting. If you were resigning quietly, if there were no nefarious plans in place, then why would you assume that they were going to hold your check? Unless you were planning to go somewhere else, unless there was something else already in the works. I'm not defending MLM by any means. I'm not saying that Modere is ethical. I'm not saying that they do things rationally, because in my opinion, I don't think they do. But I find the flipping of this story really interesting, because why would you think that they would hold your check if you were presenting yourself here like you were doing things ethically? Because that's not normal. I mean, is it normal in MLM? Sure it is, you know, and Modere probably needed that money at the time. Same thing that they did to, Justin Prince. Again, not defending Justin Prince. I just find this really fascinating because it's like history repeating itself. But she expected it to be a different story. And at the end of the day, the book is multi-level marketing, but you expect your chapter to be different than other people's chapters when it's based on the same format, if you will. It makes no sense to me.
They were supposed to, because it was work that we did before we resigned, but they didn't. Fact, we resigned, and we didn't do the asshole thing. We just didn't do it. And I'm proud of us for that. Like, I'm really proud of us for that. Because we could have done that completely different and been scum. Because I just think that's gross.
But that's the industry. That's what happens.
Okay? So that's a fact. Now, we did not go to the event. But here's what I want you to know. Our team still was going. It wasn't our team anymore. We resigned. It's no longer our team. No longer our team, right? So we could have easily not paid for the mansion Airbnb we rented for them, not paid for the party we still had put on, not given the awards that we spent a lot of money on, and the food and all the things. We could have literally just said, sorry, deuces, we're done, and we didn't. Even though we resigned, even though we did not get our final paycheck, we still paid for those things for our team. Did we do it because we were expecting anything in return? No, we're just not assholes. And we know that that wasn't the decision they made. We made promises to these people, and we wanted to make sure they still got what they deserved to be celebrated for all of their work.
Wow, Marina, you're such a good person. Pat on the back for you. Come on. This claim that her and her business partners, selflessly paid for these team events, even after resigning, this is manipulation. This is what they do, in my opinion. When I say they, I mean MLM leaders. They build this loyalty by gifting things so that recruits feel indebted. I think she was doing that. This is just my opinion. I'm not stating this as a fact, but in my opinion, I do think that she was doing that because she wanted to maintain those relationships with the people that were at the event. So she had eyes and ears at the event to see what was being said. And hopefully some of those eyes and ears would see things that they were like, hey, this no longer aligns with me. Let me go over here and join Marina or Amber DeLoof or Bryn Lang. MLM love bombing doesn't stop after you quit. It just turns into guilt tripping. Come on.
Like, bam, that's what we did, okay? So now were our team members confused? Absolutely. Legally, we couldn't talk to any of them. Legally, we couldn't talk to anyone. Legally, we had to literally get beaten down with screenshots and not be able to get very far about talking about our truth. And
screenshots of what? Cross recruiting? Screenshots of what? I feel like if you're going to come on here and you're going to say, oh, I'm only going to speak facts, and you're not going to deliver on dates that are important in the facts, date of resignation, all of that stuff, that would be important. I feel like it's also important to include what kind of screenshots you're talking about. Why not be specific? Hey, there were screenshots going around of a conversation that I had with somebody where I said this. This is what we were talking about. Here's the entire conversation. I've screen recorded the entire conversation so that you can see it and you can come to your own conclusion based on the entire screenshot being shared. But I noticed that she picks and chooses what she shares. Maybe that's from, advice from her lawyer. I don't know. But if you're going to come on here and say that you're sharing the truth, then share the entire truth. I don't know. It's interesting to me.
And we were silenced with a lawsuit. So fast forward June, so we get served, then we get these things where they want to literally download our phones, they literally sent this box. It looked like a bomb. I wish I would have printed out the pictures. It literally looked like, it was like this big. It was like insane, and it was awful. And Bryn's the only one that actually opened it because I didn't even open mine. I was like, I don't care what the code is. I'm not opening that. Okay. You are not getting in all of my things. Like, they wanted my kids' phones, my husband's phones, download text, pictures, conversations from like forever. I'm like, what? That was like such an invasion of privacy.
She acts like she doesn't know why they're doing this. Because there are people in multi-level marketing companies that line up the next gig, if you will. And instead of having conversations on their phone, they'll use their spouse's phone. They'll use their kid's phone. They'll get some sort of a prepaid phone. Jamie Lamp in Lovewinks. I am directly talking to you. By the way, how's Lovewinks going? It doesn't sound like it's going so well. Also, I love that for you. They'll get prepaid phones that can't be tracked, and have these conversations and these phone calls through those things. That's the reason that all this is happening. Come on. Marina knows this. She knows how multi-level marketing works. This is not new to her.
Get it though? You know what? At the end of the day, lawyers, business, fine. But it's funny how the business only mattered when it came from the corporation. But when we act as businesses, we're just crazy. Anyway, stick to the facts, Marina.
Come on.
Facts are, lawyers aren't cheap. Lawyers are not cheap. So
I need to pour some more of this into my cup. Shall we do another ASMR moment? Oh, thanks, Nina. Appreciate you. Okay, if you're not into ASMR, just turn this down for just a second. If you are, let's see. Happy with my decision to have a cup with ice. I don't like the ice on the glass, though. It's not my favorite, but some of you may like it.
from March to June, there were lots and lots and lots of Zooms with our attorneys. We had to get, oh, it was embarrassing. We had to be in front of a judge. Like,
Why is it embarrassing? People appear in front of judges every day. Also, Michael Rutherford, what's up with your judge taking up to 6 months to make the decision? The timing of this is really fascinating, considering Prove It was bought by Herbalife. I just have so many things. I have so many questions. I'll save the rest of my thoughts on that, though, for another live stream, maybe this weekend.
I was mortified. For those of you that know my story, I've been in a trial in a courtroom before because my ex did what my ex did. I'm not going to say because that's not what the focus is. So being back in that where a company was legit suing me after 7 years just because I resigned.
Did I find Nick Martinez's video where he's talking about Herbalife buying out Prove It? Yes. Am I downloading it right now while we're on a live stream? Also, yes. I have zero regrets.
Meanwhile, I'm watching now and they're doing nothing about anybody else. You realize we were the only three that were
Who else
served
left?
and sued.
Who else
No one
left?
else that has left Modere has been sued besides the one before us. I'm not going to mention his name because it's not my business.
You
No
mean
one.
Justin Prince?
No one.
Wait a second.
No one.
Hold on. Marina, you just said Justin Prince. I believe she's referring to Justin Prince. You said it's none of your business, but you did a whole live stream, a whole live on Instagram. I think she did it on Facebook too, that I reacted to. Talking about, you don't get fired for nothing. But on this one, because now the heat is on you, now you're like, that's none of my business. You sure made it your business. That's wild.
Okay, I'm going to keep going. But lawyers are not
God.
cheap. It was stressful, exhausting, embarrassing. It took a toll on all of us, like our confidence. It took a toll on, it made us question ourselves as humans. It made us question ourselves as leaders. It made us question ourselves as moms, as wives. Oh God, so much. And it was one of the hardest years for the three of us, but I will say for me, for my mental health, it was not good. And so, I know last year around this time, I did a live and I was just pissed and I was angry and I was hurt. And then the MLM haters, they went and said something about moms in heels. What did they say? I don't know what the hell they said.
Oh, I remember what I said, and that video is linked in the video description. That was where I called you out for the sad fishing that you were doing. Yeah. I know you remember that, Marina. I sure remember it. But in case you haven't watched that, maybe after this live stream, if you're looking for something else to watch, check out the, I believe it's in the Frequence playlist, but it is linked in the video description, so you can check it out. Yeah, I remember that. And if calling me an MLM hater means that I'm exposing the manipulation, whether we're talking about emotional manipulation, spiritual manipulation, weaponizing mental health, then I'm an MLM hater. And I'm going to continue to do that. So I will wear that title proudly. What else you got, Marina?
to watch it because I was so bored, like just sitting there. I was like, how do you watch somebody's live? Like, I don't know how they do that for a living. But anyway.
That's such a cute way of trying to do an ad hominem fallacy. Yeah. You watched it. I love that. I love that. So rather than addressing the points that were brought up in the video, you're going to try and make it seem like, oh, I don't know how they do that. I don't know how they go live for hours. I don't know how somebody watches their live while you're live. While you are live, Marina, on a 46-minute video. Girl, are you serious?
Like, got bashed, like I'm crazy, I'm this. Who is she to talk
I never said you were crazy. I would never say that about anybody. And maybe she's not referring to me. Maybe she is. I don't know.
about mental health? Hello, I'm bipolar. I've been going through it. Who the fuck are you?
Well, you're not an expert on mental health. I think that it's a very powerful thing to share your experience for other people. However, when you are pairing that with selling mushroom juice as a quote unquote solution and zero scientific evidence to back that up, specifically because it's a proprietary blend put out by an MLM company, that's a problem. Talk about your mental health. I think that that's important. It needs to be talked about. It needs to be shared. But when you're weaponizing it to try and make money off of other people that are also suffering with their mental health, that is a problem. Okay.
To talk about mental health. Where is your doctorate, boo-boo? Like,
and where's yours, boo-boo? You don't have a doctorate. So you think it's okay for you to talk about it, but anybody else that's having criticism or giving criticism around you using your mental health to try and make money off of other people also struggling with it, we're wrong? Babes, look in the mirror. Where's your doctorate? You don't have one. Try again.
you know, so like we had to deal with that. And it was just
Wild.
It was just disheartening. Meanwhile, in the background, what you're not seeing is the texts that we're getting from the people that are literally saying one thing to us and then helping other people. Like, we got a discovery so we could see the names of people that made shit up, like took screenshots of shit and literally made shit up. I had a girl that hired me from Modere. She was in my damn G-Wagon, okay? In my damn G-Wagon, begged me to work with her, gave her like the stupidest discount because I was like, okay. And
oh my God, you're such a good person, Marina. You gave her a big discount? Oh man, she was in your G-Wagon?
when I made the decision that I was going to leave and she was staying at Modere, like that was her choice. I didn't.
And how did that conversation happen? How did you come to find out? And the time frame of this, I would really love to find out. Will I? Probably not. But if you made the decision to leave Modere and you found out somehow, possibly in a conversation, possibly in a text, an email, a voice message, a phone call, that this person was staying with Modere, how did you find that out? If you resigned quietly, how did you find this out? And when did you find this out? Because again, the dates would be important. Wild.
Ask her to come with me. I didn't do any of the shit she claimed. It's all in the discovery. It's all made up. She failed to mention how I refunded her $5,000 for her deposit to work with me because I didn't feel comfortable coaching her now that I had decided to resign. And I didn't think that it was a good idea.
So this conversation happened before you resigned. And at the beginning of this, she said that she resigned quietly through her lawyer. But now we're hearing from Marina's own mouth that she was having some sort of a communication or conversation with somebody, determined that they were staying with Modere, while she was leaving, didn't feel comfortable, and she's trying to paint it like she's this good human that was like, I don't feel comfortable working with you anymore. Ethically, that would not be correct for me to continue to coach you, considering I'm leaving the company. You're staying with it. You're an MLM coach in a multi-level marketing company that is unethical. It doesn't matter what you say or do on this video. You are unethical by participating in an unethical business model. And then to be some sort of an MLM coach on top of it, preying on people that we statistically know lose money or don't make any at all, over 99%, according to the Federal Trade Commission, that makes you unethical, in my opinion. Facts matter. Timeline matters.
They forgot to put that in the discovery. I mean, I think that's pretty cool, no?
Pretty cool, but does it pertain to the lawsuit? I don't think so. It doesn't sound like that. That just sounds like you're trying to do some sort of a, look at me, I'm a good person, I did the right thing. You're in an MLM company at the end of the day. Period.
I could have just said, fuck you, it's my money. Legit, she signed a piece of paper and I could have said, oh, we had one session already, you're done. Because it was just a deposit. Yeah. So that was hurtful. But again, scared, right? Desperation. So let's talk about the facts of the trademark, the 5-day drop. Oh, here comes my husband. I had to do it in here. The computer, I think I broke it. So
Before she moves on to this, I do want to point out that she's attempting, in my opinion, to present herself as the victim, when in reality, she left one MLM in the dust to join another MLM. Every MLM leader who jumps ship cries about being betrayed while they cash their next recruitment check. This is where the conversation about MLM loyalty comes into play. This is where manipulation comes into play, in my opinion. And it's really gross. It's really grimy.
sitting in here, if you're wondering. I'm like, you should come and join this because you're a part of this. Yeah, they did forget a whole lot in the discovery. They absolutely did. So the trademark, the 5-day drop. Modere did not come up with it. Modere does not own the trademark to it. Modere knew damn well I owned the trademark. And in fact, they admitted, okay, hold on, I'm getting too far ahead. The 5-day drop was created way before I was ever a part of Modere. Before I was even a part of Modere. And it's funny because I remember getting the phone call.
First of all, you may have had or created the 5-day drop before you were a part of Modere, but you didn't file for the trademark registration, if you will, until July 30th of 2023, and it wasn't put into place until July 30th of 2024. Again, dates matter. Now, when was the conversation brought up about the 5-day drop between her and other leaders in Modere, and possibly Modere's C-suite and people that are in charge of making decisions about products? Because we know that the distributors don't make decisions about products because they don't own their own business. So my question is, there has to be some sort of a paper trail between Marina, other leaders, and Modere's C-suite, where there's conversations about incorporating the products that are still currently on their website under the 5-day drop, whatever it's called. There's another word at the end of it, for like $133 for 4 products. There has to be some sort of a paper trail of her saying, yeah, go ahead and use it. Yeah, let's roll this out. That sounds great. So it was okay for them to use it while she was a part of it. But because she was upset or whatever and decided to leave quietly through her lawyer, now they can't use it. But if there's a paper trail and she's allowed them to use it, and she didn't file the trademark registration until July 30th of 2023, and it didn't come into play until July 30th of 2024, I feel like we're missing part of the story. Do you guys feel that? Yeah, $133 for 4 products for 5 days. For 5 days.
From Wes, who's no
Facts.
longer with Modere, and him saying like,
Wes was the guy that was rapping to Snoop. Do y'all remember that video? Again, that's in the Modere playlist as well. Wes is an interesting character, in my opinion. That's not a compliment, Wes, in case you happen to see this. You blocked me on social media, even though after I featured you on my channel and debunked what you were saying, you decided to message me and comment on the video that you loved it. If you love it so much, why did you block me? I find that fascinating. He's an interesting character. Yeah.
the company is like, shit's happening and we got to figure out a way to create momentum. What do you got? And I was like, I don't got nothing. But what happened was, I'll tell the full story. Bryn said, I need something fast to help me get into an outfit for Most Powerful Women. We were speaking at the Most Powerful Women.
And that is exactly what you should not be doing if your goal is to lose weight. Don't do that. Buy a larger size outfit and be comfortable rather than trying to squeeze into something because of how it looks on stage or how you look in pictures. Ridiculous.
And I was like, well, I have this thing. It's called the 5-day drop. We use it for our clients. My husband used to own a meal plan company. He has been writing plans and doing all that shit since 2011. We owned
Oh, interesting. Is he a registered dietitian? I believe she lives in Florida. I don't know what the I can't say that word, what the laws, we'll say it that way, look like around registered dietitians or, providing meal plans and things of that nature. I'm not really sure. I didn't look that part up ahead of time, but I'd be curious to know what her husband's qualifications are. Because I don't care how long he's been doing it. That doesn't mean that he should be doing it. That doesn't mean he's qualified to do it.
a meal plan company. Y'all remember that in my story? I couldn't have nails like these because we were making 1,000 meals a week. Anyway.
In your house?
Now we have Biotropics Wellness. But anyway, long story short, we've been in this game for a minute. It ain't just network marketing. We've been in the business world for a minute, so we're not stupid. I own a lot of trademarks. The 333 method. That's a whole nother conversation. But anyway, so Bryn did the 5-day drop, which included no Modere products. Bryn, can you confirm that? She did the freaking 5-day drop. There were no products. There were no products attached to it. Amber said, you gave me that meal plan to drop weight in 2017. Sure shit did. It's the same damn meal plan that I've used for my clients.
What kind of clients are we talking about? Are you qualified to be giving your clients meal plans? Because I don't think so. Yikes.
Now, it gets better, okay? I get sued. And then they create a box knowing I own the trademark after they've sued me, and they create a 5-day drop box.
I mean,
to sell products they've already had.
That's pretty diabolical, actually. Not a compliment, Modere.
In a box. Please hold. If you go to Modere's website,
and I did,
you will see that there are certain products with a TM next to it. Like their Access Trebiotic, pretty sure. They have TM, which means trademark. So here's my point. They're a big ass corporation with a whole lot of money. They didn't.
Are they though? Are they a big corporation with a lot of money? Because I don't think that's the case anymore. I think they're struggling.
Check to see who owned the trademark, even though they knew, because I told them multiple times. Told them multiple times. laughed about it with a lot of the leaders that were there. Like, why would they do this? They know I own the trademark because they thought I wouldn't do shit. They thought I wouldn't do anything about it. Yeah, so I'm gonna stick to facts, right? So what happened? They created a box with my trademark name on it, a whole box, like a whole fucking box. It's still, I can't today.
We got it, a whole box.
So what does that mean? It means they're using my trademark to earn a profit without my permission. Right? Like insane. I don't care if this is an MLM company, a network marketing company. I don't care if this is my next door neighbor using my shit. You don't have the right to use a trademark you don't own. Period.
Imagine being okay with ripping off people, their bank accounts specifically, by recruiting them into a multi-level marketing company and getting on the internet and complaining about trademark infringement for an MLM company where you promoted the 5-day drop as being a part of Modere with Modere's products, knowing that the 5-day drop was something that didn't include any products before. Ma'am.
Or you're going to pay for it. Right? So their legal response, this is the smoking gun, I like to call it. When we sent the cease and desist, and when I say we, I mean my attorney sent a cease and desist demanding that they immediately stop using it. The smoking gun is their response. Their response was that I abandoned the trademark. That I abandoned the trademark. What does that prove?
Okay.
What does that prove? It proves they're acknowledging that they never owned the trademark. Fact. Fact.
Did they claim to own the trademark? Ma'am, are you okay? Oh my God.
And they know that I owned it. Fact.
Okay.
So for those of you that are getting the stories from all these leaders about some other bullshit, you can literally Google who owns the trademark to the 5-day drop. And it's Body Fuel Unlimited, which is me and my husband's company.
It is. I looked that up earlier. And just like I said a few minutes ago, it was filed on July 30th of 2023, and it was granted, if you will, made official July 30th of 2024. So again, I feel like there's more details that should be shared here. I do think that, is Modere shady? In my opinion, yes, absolutely. But it's like one shady company, and in my opinion, fighting another shady person that's in another MLM company. That's what this feels like. This feels like the girls are fighting. Yeah.
And they can't even say that they don't know it's us because our names, when you look at Body Fuel Unlimited, as the corporation lists our names. We ain't hiding nothing.
Okay.
Well, I feel like they abandoned all. Never mind. Let me not go there, okay?
Oh, please do.
They're acknowledging it. By the way, they're still using it. They're still selling it. They're still profiting off of it, which is theft. Now, there are people that are social marketers that are working. They're not working for. They literally, the only reason any network marketing company has any income whatsoever coming in is from us, the field, period. And so, you know what makes me sad is that they know I own the trademark. They haven't written a letter or a statement asking their affiliates and social marketers to stop using it, which then puts all of them in jeopardy. That's sad.
Are you going to go after every single distributor in Modere that is promoting the 5-day drop? The interesting part is I did some research earlier and there's not even a lawsuit filed. A trademark infringement lawsuit. It hasn't been filed. Wow.
That is like super sad. Super sad. Like they really just don't care, or they really just think I wasn't going to do shit. Yeah. Okay. So my question is, we got the cease and desist. I am demanding residuals because you guys were asking. Abso-fucking-lutely I am. It's my trademark. From profit they've made on my intellectual property and on my meal plan. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Your meal plan. Okay.
If I abandon the trademark, good luck. It's all over my social media. Like, it's just, yeah. Their attorneys must have gotten, yeah, that's funny. I can't read that out loud, but that's hilarious. So, if it was never yours, why are you profiting from it? It's literally black and white. Like, I don't know, you guys watch Lincoln Lawyer? You guys watch Lincoln Lawyer? Oh my God. My husband was literally just watching that, and like, I'm obsessed the way their brains work. But like, this isn't like some crazy thing. Like, bro, like, I own the trademark. You use it knowing I own it. You said in an email to my attorney that I abandoned it, which means you knew that it's not yours and you used it anyway. So hold on. Here's the thing, okay?
God.
I'm gonna give you a real world example. And
Oh,
this is gonna make
please.
you crap your pants. And this is how powerful.
I mean, a real world example, as if this example is not a real world example. I mean, I guess I can see where she's coming from because MLM world is very, very different than the outside world. And I say outside world because I do think that MLMs are commercial cults. We've seen so many tactics in this video alone. Come on.
Trademarks of phrases and of your intellectual property and all of that is. Do not let anyone tell you that you don't need suits. Yes. Don't let anyone tell you that what I'm saying is bullshit, because I promise you it ain't. I promise you it is not. Okay? So trademark infringement. Here's a real world example. And in fact, my trademark attorney was telling me about this. And so I went and I did some more research on it just because I was like blown away. You guys know T.I. and his wife Tiny? Okay. So there is a recent case involving T.I. and his wife, Tamika Tiny Harris. Okay? If you don't know who T.I. is, oh my God, I can't even think of a song. You can have whatever you like. That's the only one I can think of right now. Okay? But here's what happened. Tamika Tiny Harris, T.I.'s wife, is the founder of the girl group OMG Girls. They sued MGM Entertainment, MGA, excuse me. They sued MGA Entertainment, the maker of the LOL Surprise OMG dolls, alleging that the dolls copied the group's name and likeness. Hold up. The jury sided with T.I. and his wife and awarded them $71 million in damages for trademark infringement. Facts. So this case is a significance of safeguarding your brand. Safeguarding your brand. When a company uses without permission your trademark, it only leads to legal consequences for the infringer. Like, bottom line. So again, for those of you that are watching this and you're on the replay and maybe you hate me for leaving, or you're mad at me because I'm fighting back because that's my trademark and you think I shouldn't be. I'm a businesswoman.
What? Okay, first of all, hold on. That's a lot to unpack. I feel like she's using fear-based marketing to push people into buying trademarks here or protecting their brand or however she wants to word that. And I'm just waiting for the pitch to her next program because I know that's coming. This video that she did, she has gotten more views than she has in quite some time. So I know, haven't watched this fully. We're watching this live together. I know that there's going to be a pitch coming. I'm waiting for it. I don't know what y'all think, but yeah. She's not warning people about MLMs. In my opinion, she's attempting to recruit them through damage control and manipulation, in my opinion, into her new thing, whether that's a new program or whether that's into Frequence. I think that ultimately that is what she is trying to do here. You guys let me know what you think, but step 1, get scammed by an MLM. Step 2, pay Marina to teach you how to scam people better, in my opinion.
I own a business. And no business, I don't care who they are, network marketing, direct sales, or the next door neighbor's business, is going to be using my shit and not paying me for it. Doesn't make any sense. Especially when they've been asked to stop using it. And they basically don't care. Right? Anyway, here's why celebrities and content creators trademark their assets. 1, they're prominent figures. And so I want you to think of yourself as an influencer, as a prominent figure. I know that sounds weird, but I'm going to tell you why in a second. First off, we were at the mall today, and I was with my daughter and her 3 friends, and we were at the mall, and we were about to leave, and all of a sudden, Anaya's like, they're trying to talk to those TikTokers. And I'm like, who's a TikToker? I'm like, who's a TikToker? Who's a TikToker? And so, of
Why are
course,
you
I'm like,
repeating
who are
it?
they? So I walk up over there, I take a picture. So I've got the picture. I'm actually going to write a whole email about it because it's pretty cool. And I'm like, what's your TikTok, dude? You're a content creator? He's like, yeah. He's like 20 something. I'm like, cool, dude. Do you like make money from it? He's like, not really that much. I'm like, how many followers do you have? He has like 3 million. And I'm like, do you do podcasts? Here I am like doing business in the mall. My poor daughter was so mortified. But dude, that is a business, personal brand. Do you know that artists right now are bringing live streaming on Twitch, live streaming on and some of them are making their own live streaming platforms because they know the power of being a content creator. They know the power of it. What does that tell you? It tells you that you need to maintain control. Do you think Beyonce...
This is so interesting that she's mentioning this about live streaming and how it's such a good way to create content when just a little while ago she was talking about, I don't know how MLM haters, I don't know how anybody can watch them. You're contradicting yourself here as you're live on Facebook.
Like trademarked Blue Ivy's name for fun? No. That means anyone anywhere that's using that without her permission, that is a residual in her pocket, boo-boo. That is a residual in her pocket. Same thing. By the way, no, Modere is not the only company that's using the 5-day drop. They're next.
Oh, come on.
It's actually, it's easy to search it.
Great. Let's see the lawsuits because they haven't been filed. I don't know how long ago this video was from. Come on.
See who's using it. Find the hashtag. Not very smart. But anyway, you want to prevent unauthorized use of others profiting off of your brand without consent. Period. That is not bitchy or crazy or me being psychotic. It's business. Okay. So to every single man, you know who you are, that have literally been like running my name through the mud for the last year, I'm just a good businesswoman and you're mad because I beat you in it. High five. I'm going to keep going now. So
Oh
online
my God.
marketers,
She beat them in it, but she hasn't filed a lawsuit. I'm sure her lawyer is really happy that she did this live.
content creators, the same principle applies. Same principle.
I did.
Same principle.
I checked this earlier on a members only live stream, and it was filed by the meal prepping company that she mentioned earlier. And she is I can't think of what the word is right now because I'm getting kind of hungry, but she is she is on the LLC or whatnot that the trademark was filed under. So yeah.
Applies. Protect your brand and protect the integrity of it. Here's another thing, right? So let's say a company comes to me and they're like, we want to use the 5-day drop and we will pay you residuals. I have the choice of saying no. What if that doesn't match my brand? I don't want someone that's not in alignment with who I am and what I believe and what my values are. So it also protects you to be able to say no.
Excuse me.
To protect your brand. Okay? So this is what I'm seeing right now. And I know you all are seeing this. And I'm going to specifically talk to the network marketing leader or the content creator, someone who you've been making 6-7 figures and all of a sudden that shit just went away. And you're starting from scratch. And you're like stressed out. And you're looking for the next deal at some company. By the way, I'm not recruiting you. I'm not talking about my network marketing company. I'm talking real business to business right here. Okay?
Right.
Yes, you can trademark your name.
You think this is not a hook? Marina, be so for real right now.
If it goes through, it's a process. It's a process. It's a process. I'll make sure I link my trademark attorney above here because she's amazing and I love her to death. And she's real. She's actually having an event in Atlanta that I think I'm going to speak at. I just have to see if I can swing it. But there are people right now that are watching the replay of this or on here right now, and you feel stuck. You feel stuck because you're scared you're going to get sued if you leave. Oh, I don't like the thumbs up. Because you're afraid of, your reputation getting damaged. Yep. It happened. It happened. Bad. I had hate emails, text messages.
Show them. Next, she's going to say she was getting death threats. Show them.
Just disgusting things in my inbox from people that I helped for a long time, for 7 years. It sucks. And so I know what it's like and what it feels like to be scared not to move and feel stuck and feel paralyzed. And I want you to know that you don't have to be afraid, but I know you are. The lawsuit, the financial warfare that's going to come with it. It just makes me sad because I know your paychecks are cut in half because of bad decisions from the company.
I need that sound effect. I need somebody Becca, can you put this in the Discord under the sound effect? I need to, at some point, get some new sound bites. This needs to happen. Please and thank you. If you feel up for it, I would appreciate it.
Me, not you, but they make it feel like it's your problem because you're not recruiting enough and you're not doing enough. Meanwhile, they make the worst business decisions ever and change something like the compensation plan.
I knew that
so
was
they can
coming.
pay you less, or go all affiliate and say screw everybody, right? Like it just.
Oh my God. Encourages people who are stuck in MLMs to take control of their brand, aka leave for her new scam, in my opinion. MLM leaders love playing therapist, which I believe is what she's trying to do here while selling you the next bad decision, whether that's joining another company, starting over, not cross-recruiting, but then being sued by the company. Come on. Nothing says empowerment like keeping people trapped in another financial scheme.
It's crazy. I wrote
Thank you, Becca.
Just a great example. Just one of the 15, I think, that went affiliate, right? It's disgusting. If you don't own your brand, if you don't secure your brand and start doing it now, it ain't an overnight thing. It took me a minute to build Moms in Heels, to build a 7-figure business, to write my damn book. It took a minute. But I'm going to tell you right now, if I didn't build my personal brand, getting sued and everything that I went through in 2024 would have buried me. Buried me. You don't even want to know how much the lawyer bills were. And I will say this, that I am grateful that we had the support system that we had, because we would not have been able to do it without our support systems. But dude, it was disgusting. Disgusting. So anyway, this is why I'm demanding you to build your personal brand. This is why I'm demanding you to think bigger, think different. Should you not be an affiliate for companies? No, that's free money. But don't put all your eggs in one basket and thinking like that company, that's it. Like, fine if that's going to be what you sell, but you better be building your personal brand. People need to know you for you. They need to, like, when you see these colors, you think of me. If you don't, now you're going to.
Doubt it.
Right? When you see
You're going to try and trademark that too? The nails and the colors? Come on.
a solo cup, you're going to think I sell them. I don't. I don't.
Okay.
I walked away from a 7-year career. I thought that was it. And I know that feeling of thinking that was it. I'm never going to do this again. I don't ever want to rebuild again. I'm exhausted. I walked away from a team of 90,000 around the world. Had the largest Latino team in the damn company. And I had to walk away.
DC.
But I didn't start from zero because I was the brand. Because I am the brand.
You didn't start from zero because chances are people from Modere probably joined you in Frequence when you left. That's the truth. Whether you recruited them or whatever, whether you had the conversations or you didn't start from zero because you were in Modere for 7 years and had a team of 90,000. And chances are there probably were people out of that 90,000 that joined you in Frequence. So no, you didn't start from zero.
And so this is really bigger than a lawsuit. This is really bigger than trademark infringement. This is really about you recognizing that you are the brand.
If you are building your brand, you don't need to partner with an MLM company as part of your brand. Come on. Also, we have a little visitor. Would you guys like to say hi to Luna? Come here, baby. She's going to play hard to get. Come here, mamas. Hi. Come here. Come say hi to the people. I know that they want to see you. I know they do because they ask for you. You are the star of this show, Luna. You are. Hello. Hi, baby. Hi, honeys. Hi, babes. What have you woke up from your nap? Let's give them some purrs. Oh, Luna is the brand. It's Luna's world. I'm just living in it. She loves you guys too. She's just a little baby. Huh? She's just a little baby. Come for Luna, stay for Aaron. Thanks, Angela. Yeah, nap number 5. Luna is my upline. Oh, hello? What are you doing? Oh my goodness. She really is perfect. She's the perfect girl. Yes, she is. Can we get him some toe beans? Oh. Perfect little toe beans. Hey, ma'am, get your claw out of my shirt. Thank you. You want to purr some more for the people? She is purring. Yes. Okay. I have to put you down now. We're almost done, okay? I love you. Are you doing air biscuits? Are you doing? She's making air biscuits. I love you. Oh, I know I love her. She's just a little baby. Okay, and now I really need to get back to it, okay? All right, thank you. Thank you. Okay, back to work we go. She said, now you can put me down, peasant. She did. She did say that.
So I have more that I'm going to share. I'm going to be going live every single day from March 12th and then for 25 days straight, because I think it's important to understand how to build your brand, your income, how to take all of these little islands, like you have islands that are all over the place around you, and how do you have all those little islands feed into your brand? How, not the other way around. Like, you don't want to feed that. You want them to feed your brand, right? You want it to feed your brand. You want it to feel good. You want all the things that you're doing. It needs to come to the same place. And so I think a lot of you need help with that. And so that's what we're doing at Posting for Profits. We start March 12th. I'll put the link.
And there we have it. And that's what we're doing in, what'd she say? That's what we're doing in Posting for Profits.
Why you always lying?
Come on. What? There it is. There's the pitch. Mm-hmm. Yep. Definitely called it.
Up there, postingforprofits.com. You can just go to postingforprofits.com. It's free. It's 25 days. I'm going to be live every single day. Not here. I'll be on my business.
Okay, she's doing that to build her email list so she can get you in her funnel. Oh, but guys, she's a good person. She's doing this just to help people out. She's doing this because she believes in the industry. Come on. Oh my God, DC, thank you so much. She said she was bringing facts, but she also said a while ago that she went to Frequence as the graphic designer / marketer. Then she left Modere to join Frequence, and that is not the story, she said. Yeah. Also, thank you so much for this.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong,
Not you, her.
Wrong, wrong, wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Oh man, thank you, DC. I appreciate you.
Business page. But if you register, you're going to get the emails with the link every single day. But I was kind of wrestling with like, okay, now what? Like, now what? Like, I'm
Tell
done.
us about the pitch.
Like, I'm not teaching network marketing anymore. Like, I'm not teaching it. I'm not done. I'm in a company. I'm the top leader in the company with my besties and the tripod. But here's what I want you to know is that.
Wait, so you're done, but you're not done. You're not teaching network marketing, but you're teaching network marketing. Okay. All right.
You should be able to, out of a touch of a button with your personal brand, be able to collaborate with people, be on stages, or be on.
People do that every day. People collaborate with other people every day because they're not locked into weird MLM distributor contracts and can work with who they want.
Different podcasts and do things that make you feel good. Not just sell a product and get paid. And a lot of you don't feel that way. And for those of you that are leaders that keep comparing yourself to 2020, 2021, and 2022, let that shit go.
Angela, I see what you did here.
All right, stop. Collaborate and listen.
This is a new way of living. This is a new way of growing. This is a new way of building that personal brand. And I'm going to help you do it. I'm going to help you do it. That's my whole goal. How can I help you heal? Because you're healers. How can
Ew. Ew. Stop. You have no business trying to help people heal. That's not okay. I don't like that.
I help you build your personal brand? And how can I help you with how to do that on social media? So I'm gonna give you 25 days of what to post, why you're posting it that way, all the things. Can someone just drop postingforprofits.com in the comment sections for those of you that want it?
Why?
So
Or you could have just linked it in the planning that you didn't do to prepare for this live. I mean, wild.
no, I am no longer in an active, well, I can't say that actually. That doesn't make any sense because that's not true. Anyway, I'm done with Modere, but they're obviously not done with me because they keep using my trademark. So maybe, maybe it's meant to be this way. Maybe this is God's way of saying, so sorry you went through that in 2024. You didn't deserve that. I don't know.
What?
Could be. But I'm excited for you guys. I will see you on the 12th. Thank you for being on. I hope I kept this extremely factual because that was my job. And that's the only part of the story that I want to talk about. That's it. All the ugly stuff, it's got to stay in 2024 because mama ain't got no energy for that because it's happening this year. It's been happening. And I'm just waiting for my husband to walk in. Are you going to even come say hi? Why? We're not on TV.
What?
Can you just come say hi? Can you just see? They're saying, come on, Jason.
Or maybe,
What?
I don't know, respect his boundaries and accept that he's not interested, and that's okay. It's really not that hard to respect people's boundaries, like at all.
It's on the phone, bro. Like, we're not in a studio. Like, I'm sitting at the thing. Why? Show your fotch. Look. You guys, he's real. Look at how handsome he is, though. Stop. Come back with those tattoos. Come back. I'm going to keep using him and Maddie for my personal brand. HBO. Baby, they're calling you HBO. Come on. They miss you. He's staying away. All right, Jason, say hi. Look, see? They're all like, come on. Camille, I know. It's rough. It's rough when he has all them damn tattoos and the muscles and blue eyes. It is. I'm going to find a way to get him in my content in 2025. I hope I got through everything. Hope I didn't bore you guys to death. Thank you for those of you that missed Love is Blind. And for those of you that are on their replay, any of you got questions, just DM me. I keep it 100. I keep it honest. I keep it truthful. I keep it factual.
Does all this and then asks people to DM her. Okay.
I don't have no time for no drama, no nonsense. And for those of you that think giving a cease and desist and demanding for income for my trademark that I own on trademark infringement is drama, I'm sorry. You gotta let that go, baby. You gotta look at that's business. Bad business decisions were made, and it is what it is. Yes, this is being recorded. When I hit finish, I think it stuck here for 30 days, and then I think Facebook deletes it. But love you guys. Bye.
Goodbye. Okay, we did it. We made it through it. Good God. I do have some things that I would like to say really quickly. I do feel like her ending by saying she's done with the drama while continuing to attempt to monetize it. And when I say attempt to monetize it, I mean, she very clearly was attempting to get people into her sales funnel for her programs. She very clearly was encouraging people to watch the live on the replay that, oh, I know some of you might not be comfortable because you don't want people to see that you're watching. Why would that be? Cult tactics, commercial cult tactics, which I said earlier, I'll say it again. I do believe multi-level marketing companies are commercial cults. I do believe that many of these MLM companies are product-based pyramid schemes. I do believe that she was doing this in order to blast her brand, get people into the funnel, her email funnel, her sales funnel. I do believe that she is attempting to monetize this. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets some sort of a kickback from her trademark lawyer that she referred to. This is, promoting her next coaching program, because just like I put in the thumbnail with some help from DC, thank you for that, DC. Go and subscribe to her channel as well. The grift never ends. The grift never stops. It's constantly the next thing, whether we're talking about another MLM company that she's joining, or we're talking about the next program that she's contradicting herself and saying, I'm not coaching network marketers, and then goes on to coach network marketers and gives them this whole, soft therapy-like thing. I know some of you are feeling like you're stuck. And I know some of you want to go somewhere else. And I know some of you are uncomfortable with people seeing that you're watching. Just message me. I'm real, you guys. I'm going to keep it real with you. Yeah, she's going to keep it real with you as she tries to recruit you into Frequence. There's always an underlying motive. She's done with the MLM drama, but she definitely, in my opinion, is not done attempting to profit off of it. So anyways, that was today's video. It was a wild ride. I appreciate you guys being here. I do think we need to do a special edition Prove It being acquired by Herbalife live stream this weekend. I'll look at my schedule and get it up ASAP. I do have Nick Martinez's video. I'm going to check that out. If you have not already, if you would please like tonight's live stream, if you would subscribe to my channel, if you're not already subscribed, and double check, because sometimes technology happens. Just double check. Even if you are like, no, I'm subscribed. It helps me get the word out. It's the free way to support my channel. Thank you guys for all of the super chats. Welcome to the new members. And guys, don't join an MLM. Stay skeptical. Don't get scammed. And I'll see you guys Friday. I have a new video dropping. Thursday, it'll be tomorrow. Thursday, it'll be up for members. And I think on Saturday or Sunday, we'll do a special edition for funsies. Because, if you would, after this post, if you're watching this live, if you would drop a strawberry in the comments, just for fun. Helps me, with the algorithm doing its thing. Okay, I'm going to go now. Thank you guys for being here. I'm going to go have some dinner. I hope you have something yummy. And I'll see you guys soon. Once I get to where I need to be. There it is. Okay, bye-bye.